Okay, so this is a tutorial for iMovie version 9. That's iMovie 11. I'm sorry about the audio. I'm using my old MacBook, so the microphone isn't, well, it's working, but I'm a bit far away from it, so that's why the quality isn't the best. So what you want to do now is that you want to go ahead and open the iMovie. Once you've opened iMovie, you want to connect your camcorder. I use a Sony Handycam HDR SR12. It makes AVC HD files, and iMovie is perfect for that. So I connected my camcorder here, and on the screen on the camcorder you should see something called connect or something like that on the display there, USB connect. So I choose that, and I wait for a little while. There we go, looking for cameras and devices. That's my camera name there. There we go. This is basically what's on my camcorder. I don't want to import everything of this, so I go down here and choose manual, so I can click and choose what kind of videos I want to import to my iMovie library. So in this case I choose uncheck all, and I want to go ahead and import these two right here, just to have something to work with. Here I can, in this case I choose import checked. That means I'm importing only those two. If I would like to import all of these, I would choose check all, and you see all of them is checked now. I don't want to do that, I just want those two. Import checked, and this is the import setting right there. Now you should be aware of that the full size here is 40 gigs per hour, so that's a lot. So I choose large. That's only 13 gigabyte of per hours, so that's what I'm choosing. In this case here, I maybe would like to name my event. I could basically leave that just empty right there. Create new event and choose import. Now you should see some indicators here. This could maybe take some time, but I'll fast forward and see what's happening. Okay, so it's almost done now. You can see here on the indicator you can see the time here as well. There we go. It's basically imported now. It's generating some thumbnails for the footage. Goes pretty fast, as you can see. This MacBook is a little slow, so maybe that's the case. You want to press OK there. Since I don't want to import anything else, I go ahead and eject my camcorder. So I choose eject. It takes a little while. Oh, that could happen. If that's the case, you just go ahead on your camcorder and press end, like that, and you just press OK there. There we go. Now in this area right here, I got my footage here, my video, and under I got the other video. Remember, I imported 2 of those. So this is your working area right here, okay? So what you want to do is double click and take this away, so everything of this is marked. If you only want to have a little piece of this, just click here on this area, click 1 time, and you drag it like this. You can choose what part of the video that you want to have. If you want everything, you double click and take that away. Press and hold your mouse key and put it right there, and it imports in the working area. Okay? So here I got the movie now. This is the preview section right there. So what I want to do, there is always some time at the beginning, you know, for pressing the record button on the camcorder or whatever. So let's say I want to delete something here. When I click the video, I can choose what part I want to delete, just like so. So if I want to delete something like that, perhaps, I just go ahead and right click, and there you got cut. So that means it's only cutting the yellow area right here. Okay, I go ahead and choose cut, and it cuts it. So that's the beginning, right? So let's say if I want to delete a part of the video here, I go ahead and press the space button on your computer, you know, the wide, you know, the space button. It records the video, so I more easy can see where I want to cut the video. Another trick is to put the cursor right there and move the mouse very fast from there. Or I could just use the same trick as I did earlier. I could do something like this and delete the part that I want to take away. So in this case, I want to delete something right. I want to delete something in the middle here. So I press the space. I press the space again. Right there I want to cut. I go to the clip menu, and down here I got the split clip. That means it's basically like a pair of scissors, and you cut it right there. You see? I can still run the movie properly, but it's cut right there. So the end of the cut will be maybe, let's say, somewhere around here. So you gotta preview your audio and everything, so you know exactly where to cut. I have pressed the space right there. I want to cut, and do not go down with the mouse cursor, because that will make it like that. So you run the video by pressing space and pressing it one more time, and have the mouse cursor right here, and go to the clip menu right there and choose split clip. Now I got 3 separated clips here. That's number 1, that's number 2, and that's number 3, all of the rest there. This is what I want to delete. So to delete this, I press one time, I click with the mouse one time. What I could do is I could go to clip menu. No, sorry. I right click on the mouse here, and I choose cut, just as I did before. That means we got a gap right here. So that's not nice to have a gap and it's instantly jumped to the other section there. So we need some kind of, transaction there. So you go to this area right here, show or hide transition browser. Click one time, and here you have your transitions, okay? So this is basically the ones that are built in the iMovie. I'm gonna go ahead and choose this one. So I press and hold with my mouse like that. I drag it all the way up until you get a green line in between those 2 clips. Drop the mouse now, and there you go. That's a smooth transition there. So I press the space key on the keyboard to see it in action, and there you go. That's your transition there. So if I want to make this transition longer, I choose transition adjustments. Right here you got the time, so mark that time. It said 0.4 seconds. So I want to make it 0.6 seconds. Just like so. After you're done, you click the done button right there. So now the transition is a little bit longer. Anyway, let's say you want to go down here, and to take this area away here, you press this one right here, and you come back to this one. Now I want to work with the other video. This is 2 separated clips, okay? So it means basically that I shot this video and I shot this video in 2 different times, okay? So I want to go ahead and import everything of this so I can work with it in my working area right here. So I double click, I take that one away, I press and hold on my mouse, and I put it right here. I could also put it if I want to have it anywhere else, but in this case this tutorial is for beginners, so I want to have it at the end here. And voila, it's right there. The same in this clip here. There is always something in the beginning when I'm pressing the record button on my camcorder and everything like that. So I want to go ahead and delete something in the beginning here. You press and hold the mouse button and move the cursor and let's say I want to delete it just where my hand comes in the picture, somewhere around there. Right click and choose cut. Now it's cut. Now I want a transition here, so we go back to the transition area. Now I want to have something different. I would like to have this one now, so I press and hold. I drag it over to my working space right in between the two clips, and there we go. I press the space key on my keyboard to get the video running, and there we go. Yeah. This is the case now that there's always something to delete as well at the end of the video. So I'm moving the cursor right there, pressing the space button right there. I press the space button again to stop the cursor moving. I go to clip menu there. I go to split clip, okay? Now I got two separate files here, just as I did before. I click this little 2.1 second video here, and I right click and choose cut, and it's gone. So let's say my video is done now. That means that maybe I want to have some text and something like that at the end here. So let's go to the text area right here. It says show and hide title browser. Press that one, and you comes to the themes that comes with the iMovie. So what I like to use the most, as you have seen in my videos, that this transition here, not transaction, sorry, transition right here. So I'm pressing and holding my mouse key, I'm dropping it right there, and in this case here you can choose background for your text. You can choose green or black. This is like space, yeah. This is like a sea or something like that. Curtains. You got the name of them right here. Stars, underwater, blobs, silk, orange. I like to choose the stars, so I'm clicking on that. Now I got the possibility here to type in my text. I like to have please subscribe, because of course I want people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I click the mouse button to mark the text here, and I type please subscribe, and I click right here. Okay, so now it looks like this, but I want a transition in between there, so I go back to this area right here. I want to have something different now. Maybe this one could do it. Yeah, click the mouse and hold it, and you can always, I could put it here if I wanted to. It always where the green line is, that's where your item is gonna be dropped. So I choose to drop it right there. I press the space key, and there we go. Transition and please subscribe. Oops, I'm sorry. So let's say I don't wanna have this transition here. Just click on it and right click on it and choose cut, and it's gone. I wanna have something else. I wanna have this one, okay? So press and hold the mouse key and drop it right there. There we go. Yeah. Oops, I'm sorry. So now I'd like to have some more text, and we got the text button right there. We scroll down. I like this one very much. Yeah, so I press and hold it. I place it in the end of the video right there. You got the same background possibilities here. I like the stars, so I go with the stars. Here I like to place thanks for watching. I click outside the text box, and there we go. So let's take a look at this. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, so the end is done now. So let's go at the very beginning of the video. Maybe you would like to have some text there as well. So you got different choices here. This is plain text, nothing fancy at all. This is exactly the same. If there is any movements in these titles, you can see them when you're placing the mouse cursor right above them. So this is all the moving text choices here. But I like to stick with the center one, so I press and hold the mouse key right there. And now it's important that you drop it just when it's getting green there. You can't drop it anywhere else. Just be sure to drop it right there. You got the background exactly as before, and I go with the stars. And here I want to, that's the title of your video, okay? So I go ahead and choose iMovie tutorial. I think that's how it's spelled. And that's the little text right there. You can type whatever you want to do that is related to the movie. Just a test movie. Just a test movie, and click outside the text box, and there we go. So if you, this is 4 seconds now. If you want to change the length of this, you press right there, you click right there, and you go to clip adjustments. Here you got the seconds right there. So let's say you want to make these 6 seconds, okay? I make it 6 seconds and press done. You can see it's a lot longer now. That's maybe too long, you think, so okay. Let's go ahead and choose the clip adjustments again and make it 4 seconds. That's maybe good. So then it goes back, and press the space key to watch the video. Now it pops instantly to the video itself, and you want a transition there. So you go back to the transitions and you choose whatever transition you want to have, press and hold, and you drop it right there. So this is the movie here. That's perfect. Press the space key to begin again. Press again and it will stop, and press again it will start. So this is basically the for very beginners that would like to, you know, make a movie in iMovie. So if we're done now, I could basically go ahead and export this one. I don't think there is actually anything more that well, there is actually one thing. I want to go ahead and check the audio on this one. So here you got audio adjustments. Uh, this is the audio adjustment. You got the volume right there. You got the docking tool right there. You got fade in and fade out. You can elaborate with this so it fits your needs. Basically, I mean, you don't really need to be any more advanced than this. So when you're done, you just clicking done. I don't think there is anything more to say actually. You got the audio. This little button here gives you the possibility to, you see the audio curves right here. Okay, and this is for all of the video. Let's say you want to lower the peak on the audio. Click right here and you get a little yellow box that you can actually drag. I want to lower this area right here, okay? So this is the area that I want to lower the audio. Go up to the black line right here, click and hold the mouse key, and look at this. You can actually lower the volume on the selected clip area right here. You can mute it all the way down, but let's say you want to lower it. There's something in the background maybe that you don't want to hear, so that's how you do it. You click outside and now you got a space in your video that the volume is lower. So once you're done editing your audio, you go ahead and click that one again, and the audio possibilities disappear. Now you want to go ahead and export this and make it ready for YouTube. So what you want to go ahead and do is click the share. You choose the export movie tool. So you click that one, and here we got, you can choose the quality here. Remember now, if you choose 720p or 1080p, that's gonna make your video very large. So if you got a fast internet connection, that's alright. But if you got a slow internet, I suggest you go with large. For my longer video clips that is longer than 1 minute, I always choose large, because my internet connection isn't the best. If you got a fast internet, you can definitely go with the 1080p or the 720p. I choose large, and this is what's the name of your movie? Test movie, no, iMovie tutorial. Now you press export. This will take some time, so I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this. It says 23 minutes. Depending on the speed on your computer, it could go faster. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a cut in this tutorial here, and I'll be back when it's almost saved and done. So as you can see here, it's almost done now. You can see the cursor right there, and the text says it's less than a minute. So we'll go ahead and wait for the final steps here. So I think it's done now. Preparing project takes only a few seconds. So now it's exporting the movie. That's it's not a long process. It's going quite fast once it gets started. So now you're done. Now you can go into wherever you choose to save your movie, and the movie is done. So this is basically how you get started with the iMovie version 9. That's from the iLife 11 package. So yeah, I hope this was very helpful for you as a beginner. And if you got any questions or anything, you just leave a comment in the comment box below, and I'll try to reply as fast as I can. So yeah, there you go. Bye.